Racism is unnecessary. There is very little genetic variation between humans of, different color, and it does not affect character or judgment. People of any race have the potential to be good or bad, and playing the race card is a very good way to get whatever problem that you are trying to solve to be either not taken seriously or to just devolve into scripted debate about really nothing that matters. It doesn't matter what color you are, or all that matters is if are you a good person? Can I lend you $5? Are you going to pay me back? Or if I walk out of the room, are you going to take something? And there's good and bad in every culture, evenly. And the Nazis even did a study, actually, with the intelligence of black men and white men, and guess what the results were? They were the same. So, and it's the same for everybody across the board. People can be taught things. People can learn things. Racism, everybody does some kind of prejudice. Every culture has racism, and racism and xenophobia, unfortunately, are the remnants of a pre-industrial civilization where, you didn't know who was in the other county beside you, and there was a general fear of the unknown. But since we live in an interconnected society today, and we're around people of all different ages and shapes and colors, there shouldn't be an issue involving racism, and it's not profitable either, because it interferes with your client base. If you only serve a certain client, well, that just narrows your profit margins. So from a financial perspective, it's not practical. From a genetic or evolutionary standpoint, it's not practical either. You end up having people who with genetic diseases if they are breeding with the same type of person for too long. So, diversity is it's not a buzzword. It's an actual thing that, it is an actual aspect of life that makes it worth living. Change, variety, because it gets boring all the time, and everybody's life matters. The whole debacle and the whole riot thing that's going on now is, a lot of it is stage managed. I mean, who's really stupid enough, who actually is dumb enough to go riot and loot unless they are either getting paid to do so, getting bailed out of jail for doing so, and to do what? You steal, you can't carry much, so you steal a pair of sneakers, and you're in a daze when you do that kind of shit. So you're not thinking clearly. You'll take a second microwave that you really didn't need, and maybe you didn't like the pair of shoes that you took, or they don't fit, but it doesn't give you time to select an item that you'll need or want. You just take shit and freak out and drop half of it. And some of the footage from these riots was taken from other riots I'd noticed. I could be wrong, but I'm most likely not. Anyways, ta-ta for now.